Hey everybody, doing a little different sort of video. I don't generally show you absolutely brand new thrift store finds that I've bought. I normally save them for the point at which I actually have refurbished them. But I got a couple of interesting towers along with a laptop which isn't in this collection. I thought I'd save that for another time. But this guy is an HP, and these are very common systems that were around at, I don't know, I think it's, let's say 2010. You can usually tell because they have these card slot readers with the many options before, SD cards became kind of the de facto. So yeah, this is a very dusty system. I opened it up and before I brought it home, before I bought it, I wanted to see what was inside, make sure that it had everything, and yep, it was full of dust. Really dusty. Like, I'm gonna have to vacuum this thing severe. But it comes with 2 hard drives, so I'll have to see how big they are and if they have any health to them. And this one has a AMD Athlon 2 X3, and it would have shipped with Windows 7. This one is also very dusty. You can already see. A little cheaper. This one is a Dell, and yeah, I mean, kind of the same. Frankly, it's kind of the same thing. It's same era of system, very dusty. Ooh, I'm gonna have to pop that whole front out. Yeah, very, like, they really are, you can almost say they could be brothers. They're so similar. Now, this one here had somebody put so one had 2 hard drives, physical hard drives, and this one is a Inspiron. Yeah, so these both had, or one of them had 2 hard drives. One of them had an SSD, so somebody upgraded it. They have some kind of wireless solution here. They both have some kind of video card that includes, the 3 connectors. Same here. 3 connectors, common connectors. Your HDMI, your HDMI, your DVI, and your VGA. So, yeah, so very similar kind of, port configuration, and this sort of wireless solution. This one is the really, look how much dust is in there. Brutal. I need to really clean this thing out. But yeah, kind of the same sort of configuration as far as motherboards go. A lot of these systems are sort of generic. This one was, as you can see, about $30 Canadian, and this one was about $25. So yeah, a Dell and an HP. I wouldn't be surprised if they shared the same motherboard manufacturer. These guys, let's be honest, they pretty much they pay motherboard manufacturers. They pay motherboard manufacturers to build these systems, like to come up with the configuration. They kind of vet them and come up with the right combo of particular, software or whatever that they're going to run in them. drivers and so forth. They're stable. The reality is, hardware is hardware. A Western Digital hard drive is a Western Digital hard drive, whether you put it in an HP or a Dell. You know, a lot of these systems are very, very similar. You're paying for a name, but you're also paying for the engineers who sit there and they test it and they make sure that it's gonna stand up and last you a few years. And then they'll support it with some drivers and software and stuff. There you go, guys. That is going to be my intro to a couple of new acquisitions I got at the thrift store. And you'll be likely seeing these in the future. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a good Thursday. See you in the next video.